Hello and welcome guys to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well. And just going to load up the setup for quali starts. Then we'll get straight into qualifying or something. See how we get on. Kyalami in the Aston, not the best car and track combo for us unfortunately, but hopefully we can have some decent competitiveness. I actually practiced this time. It's a 90-minute race tonight as well, so it's a little bit longer than usual because it's usually a 1 hour race for Apex. So extra 90 minutes. And Jardier raced in tier 1 in the Aston and he qualified in like P18 and he finished P3. So it looks like hopefully the race pace will be better than the quali pace. My teammates also did quite well last night. Unfortunately, one of my teammates, Kieran, he got a penalty for no reason. It was supposed to be given to another car and it got given to him by accident and they didn't remove it in time. So he had to serve it when he pitted for fuel. And then my other teammate, Luciano, got pushed off at turn 1 and then a massive penalty for what was basically netcode. So and if anyone watched the Jardier stream and saw his penalty, we would have seen that the penalties by AOR in tier 1 were very questionable. But we'll see what happens tonight. Hopefully we don't get unlucky with any steward inquiries, and we'll see if we can get good quality. What is this Porsche doing? Honestly, just completely cutting the queue. Right now, I'm just on the final corner. Porsche just cut 5 cars, past 5 cars on the final sector to get in front for quali. Absolute idiot. Right, just starting my first quali lap. So just exactly try and get the banker lap in on the first stint, so we can then push on the second one. A little bit hard to push on the first lap. The tyres are quite cold at the moment. Hitting. Tires weren't quite up to temperature. Yeah. Tires weren't quite up to temperature for that. A 40.5 or a 40.4 will probably be pole position, I'm going to guess. Turn 1 wasn't great there, but the rest of sector 1 was okay. there. Actually quite a quick sector 1 to be honest. 30.9. This won't be a particularly quick lap. It's fairly tidy. Just turn 1 was could have been a little bit better. Very, very slow lap. Good sector 1 though, almost purple first sector. Just messed up sector 2 and 3. But we can go purple sector 1, I think. That's the only sector I'll go purple in the Aston. Great. Sector 1. Yeah. A little bit slow through the S's. Oh, oh dear. Oh, thought I was going to roll back onto the track there. Oh, well, the pace is there. Just need to get the entire lap together. Because purple sector 1 is a 0.847. So we only need a 10th in sector 1, and we had the 10th. But I made a little mistake, so sector 1 is good. Sector 2, it's impossible to go purple in sector 2 with the Aston. Quickest Aston, well, sector 1 and sector 3 are both purple with Astons, but Aston has no chance in sector 2 to go purple. So looks like the Aston will be fairly competitive, but it is by far not the best car for the track. But still the quickest Aston P7. So if I can actually hook up a lap, then maybe we can get a decent quality position. I don't want a repeat of Zolder where I just mess up qualifying, especially when the pace is there, you know. So again, doubt will improve on the first lap as we need to heat up the tyres, but after that we should be fine. Plenty of time as well in the session, so Let's just full push, try and get a decent lap together. Tires were just a bit too cold there. Be able to push on the next lap. The tyres are up to temperature now, which is perfect. So we can actually try and improve the lap time now. If we get anything less than a 140.8 or something, then that's bad, because I know I can do that time fully. Anything lower than a 40.8 is going to be a bad qualifying. Let's see what we can do. Lap. 2 more laps to go. Too early on the turn-in. Turn 1. Just turned in too early. final lap now. No! Been to qualify for the second week running. Hey, you don't even want to know. 41-1. What a terrible lap. Honestly. Well, I messed up my second last lap, so I tried to push on the final lap. On turn 4, I understeered and it invalidated. It's very, very annoying because I actually had decent pace when I was practicing. I could. Yeah, that's just. Yeah, that's such a rubbish lap. Oh well, P19. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do what Jardier did. A recovery race. Right, I'll be back. Exactly. Right guys, I'll be back in a minute, but we are gonna need a recovery race and a half. Literally 4/10 would put me P2. P3. Yeah, 4/10. Yeah, no, just over 3/10 would put me P3. Man, I had so much pace in that. I am annoyed at myself. Anyway, I will be back in a moment. I'm back. Set up. Let's go 2 clicks down. 2 clicks down. 2 clicks down. So what was the best fuel strategy, did you say? Start with 80, add 75. Okay, first set of tyres. Let's go. Use current pressures. Lowered all the pressures by 2 clicks because it's slightly hotter. Okay, let's see how we get on. Oh, turned the foot cam off. Oh, you know what? I've unplugged my pedal camera because I had to do something the other day. Oh, I'll have to set it up for the next stream. I really need to start working on my qualifyings because I can have good pace in practice and then just be absolutely awful in quali. Like, I should have been in the top 5 there. 40.785 was top 5. I really should have been in the top 5 there based on what I was doing in practice, and again I've been it. So it's something I need to work on. Don't tell John. Right. Let's see what we can do then. Can you say something? Cool. I was just checking. Just wanted to make sure my audio was working there. Something wrong with the audio. Right. So we've got 1 minute 20. Let's see what we can make up in the race because, as I said, that was an absolutely terrible qualifying session. Jonathan Clifford also was only less than a 10th quicker. No, not even half a tenth of a second quicker. Here's P14. Like, it's so close that if I literally got 2/10, that would have put me P top 10. 2/10. And I know I had more than 2/10 in the lap because I was already a tenth up in sector 1. And then I binned it on turn 4. So much pace in that lap if I could have just finished it. But I was like, I need to either send it in turn 4 or I'm going to lose a tenth. And I just, as soon as I went full throttle, I was like, this is not it. But I also knew that if I lifted, the lap was going to be gone anyway. So I was just like, hold the throttle and hope that I make the track limit, which I didn't. Something interesting for tonight as well, guys, is it's an open strategy. So that means that we can do basically whatever we want for the strategy, whereas most of these races it's mandatory to refuel, but no mandatory tyre change for the 1 hour races, whereas this is 90 minutes with 1 mandatory pit stop, but you can go whatever strategy you want. You can just add fuel, you can change tyres, you can do like half fuel for half the race, the other half, and not change tyres, so it's really up to you. We're going for a change tyre strategy. As you can see, I'm just going to untick the repair damage and should be all good to go. Yeah. Right now I'm on formation lap. So Luciano just reminded me as well, guys, there is also an official stream tonight if anyone wants to watch that on the Apex YouTube channel, Apex Online Racing. But we're basically going to need to do a Jardier tonight. So I'm thinking that if he started P17 and he finished P3, and we're starting P19, that means that I need to finish in the top 5. No pressure, but top 5, otherwise we're a failure according to Jardier's standards. And don't do a Luciano on Punterino. Or a Kieran and just get a penalty for nothing because you just look like another car. I've literally got a number 10 behind me as well. This is true. Goes double file quite early at Kyalami, does it not? Yeah. It's weird because like tracks at like Bathurst and stuff, the guys at the back of the field will still be entering the final corner and it's already got green flags. Oh wow. If ghosting was off for formation lap, there'd be like a pile-up crash. Even I joined in there. I just went full throttle and I was like, oh, I've missed my marks here. It was like pile-up crashes at the start. Right, let's see what we can do. We are on the inside line, so I'm going to try and hold that or the middle line. Don't want to go completely outside because in tier 1 that did not work. But usually you have 1 or 2 dive bombs down the inside, so I also kind of don't want to get killed in the rear. Basically there's no safe place in tier 2. Oh, the acid is so bad off the start.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
4 wide. This is going to end in tears.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Told you.
Clear on the left. left.
It would end in tears, and it did. Not surprising. Look at that massive crash in turn 1. Nah, post race you're doing tier 2. Usual tier 2 starts though. Jonathan right in front of me. Survived as well. No, that's not Jonathan. Sorry, Jonathan's right behind me. Hello, Jonathan viewers. Thought Jonathan was going to kill me there. Lambo in front was really early on the brakes. Well, P13 already. Not a bad start. 6 positions in Sector 1. Top 10, here we come. Busy just now? What is it? What is it?
I'm gonna go let Monty out for a pee and go ahead.
Okay, Maya, I'm streaming right now. She was knocking like the dog had ran off or something. Little sister's watching the dog. I thought she like the dog had gotten away or something. Way more dramatic. And I have to shout. It sounds like I'm trying to shout at her, but it's just I can't actually hear when I'm wearing my headphones.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Oh my goodness, that is a 3-way into turn 1 again. Someone's going to die in front, I can just tell. Oh, it happened immediately! I predicted it.
Car on the left.
Oh, what a move. Let's go. Absolutely beautiful. Right, now let's push. Let's use our pace to actually close some of these gaps. Where'd you pit for brake for pit entry? Where's the pit limiter board? Just before you turn? Oh, that was a silly mistake on the brakes.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
So quicker than the cars behind, but just a silly mistake by myself. A lot of battling from the cars in front, so I should be able to make up some positions. The train I'm trying to catch, the guy at the front of it is B5. So pulling away from the cars in front, pulling away from the cars in front and gaining on the cars in front. Got a second gap to the car behind now, so just trying to focus on closing the gap to the cars in front. Got a 4-car train, 7/10 in front. And then another 3-car train 2 seconds after that. It's almost just an 8-car train from P11 to P5. It's really close. That was just a 10th off the Lambo in front last lap. Yeah, it's basically an 8-car or 9-car train just now, I don't know. It's a big train. caught the train, just trying to look for a move. Oh, losing a lot of time to the cars behind now, which is going to be my issue. Try and pass the cars in front without getting overtaken. So we had built up a nice gap to the car behind, but that is now gone very, very quickly. We're doing 42s, 43s, we're so close. Just losing so much time with the battles. We're all like doing 42s.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ferrari's off, reposition. He was way too far back to send that.
Clear on the left.
Sake from the Lambo. Come on, Lambo, don't lose the train in front.
Gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
Almost got completely murdered in the rear. No idea how I didn't get spun. You could see that collision coming from a mile away with the Porsche and Ferrari. No space left. P5 is at the front of the train, but I've got a Ferrari who I think is going to kill me. Nice one, mate. Really need to close this gap up.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Falling behind to the car in front in sector 2.
Pulled away slightly though from the car behind, that's the main thing. Oh, I came off the brakes too quick. Sorry, that was almost killed me, just spun himself into the back of my car. Fantastic. Just basically spun himself off the back of my car. So 0 pressure from behind, I can focus on trying to get this top 10.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I thought that Ferrari was going to kill the Bentley. That looked very, very, very close. Right, I'm going to focus for the next wee bit. Hi mate, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah mate, all good, thank you. We started P19, so very bad qualifying, but we're already in the fight for the top 10, so let's see what we can do. Open pit strategy, so it'll be interesting today to see what happens. Let's see if we can get this top 10 then, guys. That was easy. still focusing, but I just said on stream I'm going to try get a top 10. Next corner, the guy died by himself and a P10.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
P9. Yeah, I've got a video on how to find the right car for you, but it is definitely just about testing the different cars and just feeling what feels best for you. I would say Aston is a really good car to start with right now. Very beginner and beginner friendly, very stable, yet quite competitive with the current BOP and things. I'm even using it this championship because the BOP suited it quite well. BMW's another good car to start with. Oh wow. Oh well, the Porsche is a fantastic car. A lot of beginners really struggle to drive the Porsche, but it's my favourite car in all honesty. So I mean, when you're starting, don't worry about BOP. Like, honestly, do not. As long as it's one of the new gen cars, don't worry about BOP and what's the quickest car when you first start. Once you get really competitive, then you can worry about BOP and things. But at the start, just pick what feels best for you and use that to learn the basic sort of thing. So yeah, if you could drive the Porsche, a lot of beginners struggle with it, but if you can drive the Porsche and you like it, then definitely it's a good one to go with. You just need to make sure you get yourself some good setups, because the Porsche is very difficult, especially if you're starting to set up at the beginning. Ah, that Ferrari. I thought he was going to rear end me, so I outbraked myself. But yeah, definitely try the Porsche if you can get yourself some good setups as well. They definitely make a difference in the Porsche. Oh, please do not block me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thank you. I mean, for starting out, mate, that's really good, especially with Spa. It's a very big track. It's very difficult to learn at the start. But yeah, I mean, if you like Porsche, definitely go with Porsche and just get yourself some good setups. I've got like really fast. I've got a train of 6 cars on my bum. I'm just trying to pull away. Six cars behind me. P9. P8 and P7 are 1.5 seconds in front, battling. And then just in front of them, P6 and P5, 3 seconds, also battling. Big mistake by the Porsche. Yeah, the Porsche isn't many tracks right now where the Porsche is the quickest. Although when you have different BOPs, you might get some tracks where the Porsche is really quick, especially in like LFM and stuff like that. And with all this current, all the BOPs and stuff being different for different championships, sometimes you're better just to go with what you like the most, and you just have to hope the BOP's fair, sort of thing. Yeah, I do drop the brakes too fast, don't I? I find that when I over push, I start coming off the brakes too quickly. When I'm in hot lapping and I'm really thinking about it, I can manage the brakes okay, but when I get into the races, sometimes I just my trail braking is exceptionally bad. Another mistake by the Porsche. I have had probably about 2,000 hours on this game, so don't worry, it's all experience. Was 75 litres adding enough to the end of the race, mate? Or did you have to add an extra bit? Copy. St. Ben and McLaren. I would focus on one track for a few days and then go to another track, because you want to see your progress over a couple of days. So each day just try and slowly improve. That's what I would do. I don't know, maybe Spa, Nürburgring, and maybe a track like, I don't know, Indianapolis is maybe quite good for learning just the basics. Indianapolis is really good, fairly simple track. Maybe Monza as well. Monza's another one it's a difficult track, but it's not got a massive amount of corners and things, so it's good to learn on. I'd probably go Monza or Indy, to be honest, to learn. It's probably two of your best. There's maybe one or two other ones that would be really good to start with. Porsche's making a lot of mistakes. Just want to look for the best overtaking opportunity. I'm also aware that I have 6 cars right on my bumper, so I need the perfect pit stop strategy. I've literally got 6 cars on my bumper, so I will need to get the perfect pit stop strategy. Scare the Porsche a bit. Misano and Bathurst are my 2 favourites. Misano was my first track I drove on ACC, and I've always really liked it, and Bathurst is just my favourite because it's so technical. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Thought I was going to rear end the Porsche there. It's very slow at the moment. Just losing time in the braking zones. I'm going to come in this lap if Porsche doesn't, to prevent the undercut. Please tell me I'm on the jacks. Yes. That Ferrari might have jumped me. Which is going to be extremely annoying.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on.
Ah, he did. He braked much later than I did. Damn it! Oh, and I've been overcut by two guys. Damn it. Pit stop strategy failed. There goes the top 10. Man, that's annoying. Man, that is so annoying.
Yellow flag, sector 3.
Wasn't sure which way to go. This pit stop strategy has not paid off. 4 seconds to the Lambo now. Ah man, I think top 10's going to be gone. I'll have to fight again. It's very frustrating. Trying to do a different pit stop strategy to P8 so I could go for to prevent the guys behind me undercutting me, but they undercut me massively in just 1 lap. Or was it 2 laps? I don't know. I did not expect the undercut to work that well. But that Lambo's literally undercut me by 4 seconds. And I lost a lot of time because of that Ferrari killing the McLaren. It's very annoying. Bad pit stop strategy, mate. Got undercut by 4 seconds and then a guy killed someone in front of me and got a little bit of damage. Didn't have to overtake him again, thankfully, because he jumped me at the pit stop, but the guy that went for the undercut pulled like 4 seconds on me.
There's a car accident.
And I'm gonna lose 50-minute mark. I thought that would work, but it didn't. Yep, I pitted 1 lap earlier and gained 4 seconds. And I've lost 4 seconds to the Porsche that I was on his bumper when I pitted. Literally on his bumper. And I'm now 4 seconds behind because of that Ferrari. So I'll be P11 now, which is really frustrating. No, I'll be P10 I think. Very annoying not to lose 4 seconds because of that Ferrari. Yeah, the Porsche was quite slow as well, so hopefully I can close the gap. Just have to really push. Just gonna have to push it, guys. Try to close those gaps. Too late on the brakes there. Need to get into the rhythm. Close up these gaps.
Mark, still a long way to go.
this one, mate. Right, come on. Let's get into the rhythm. Don't tell me I'm going to lose another 2 positions, please. Mate, I literally got jumped by Jonathan Clifford to overcut me. Come on. I've lost 4 positions in the pit stop phase. 3 guys overcut me, 1 undercut. Because of that outlap getting hit by the Ferrari, I think. Man, honestly, could not get a worse pit stop strategy, losing 4 positions. Man, it's so frustrating. Literally 4 positions in the pit stops. Came off the brakes too quickly. Oh man, such a good first half of the race. We'll try to recover it, but it's extremely frustrating to go for it from that position to so far back. It's just very, very, very frustrating. I think it'll be like P12 or something now. Really unfortunate. Don't. Oh, it's gonna be another guy. It's gonna get me. Oh wait, he was already ahead of me. Oh, he's been completely done at the pit stops. Man, the pit stops have messed me up. P13 right now. What a pain from P9 on the bumper P8. Let's close those gaps.
Gaining on the car and in sector 2. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Need to get a mistake from this Bentley. we're falling back. This is very frustrating. Because I knew my pace wasn't the best, but I would be able to battle a bit, but unfortunately they've pulled. I've lost it at the pit stops. John. John. Do you mind putting me in a different voice chat just because your guys' mics are really loud and I can't hear the game right now? Yeah, but I usually talk to Luciano for strategy stuff. Thanks, I just have your mics turned up and I can't hear the game.
Losing to the car heading sector 1.
Right, come on, let's push, push, push. So frustrating to lose it in pit stops of all places. Can't believe we've lost this in the pit stops. My pace isn't quick enough. Nice. Pace. Brake myself.
Clear on the left.
Hate the braking point for that corner. Always misjudge it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Need some mistakes when the car's up in front, otherwise we've got no chance. Pace is not quick enough to catch, only to defend or hold on to the position. That's all we had pace for, unfortunately. Had a really nice start and was much quicker than the Porsche in that first stint, but in the second stint just got completely messed up on pit stops. And the pace was good enough to hold the position, but I'm not particularly any quicker than the guys in front, so I can't close the gaps. Although what's weird is that I'm actually closing the gap. I was actually pulling away from Jonathan in the first stint by quite margin each lap, and now he's pulling away from me on the second stint, which is very weird. I don't understand that. It's like we were pulling away by a few tenths every lap, and now we're falling away.
You're gaining on the car heading sector 2.
Yeah, that's where the Bentley made its mistake, I think. pace. Seven, I think. Next week is the final. Oh, the Ferrari's passed Jonathan. Looks like Jonathan made a mistake somewhere. You out on the bike, sir. Jonathan lost a lot of time as well, that up. Just got to try and close this gap to the guy in front. What? Luciano, you have failed me. You have failed me. You have failed me. I can't believe that. All these years, never even subbed. You got... Luciano didn't even subscribe to the YouTube channel. After all these years, and Luciano only just subscribed. What a terrible teammate. Hey, my around the outside overtake move on the first stint was quite nice. The thing was, I know my pace was a little bit off here, so I knew I needed to get the positions and defend. So I did that in the first stint, was right on the bumper P8, and I was like, oh, I'll dive into the pits, because the guy behind me did. And then I somehow lost like 4 seconds in the pit stop and 4 positions. Very depressing. I hope he's somewhere around the outside of the pit. That was really nice. Oh, that was a switchback and a half.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ah, that's annoying. Just didn't have the right line to get the other switchback. Porsche retired ages ago. I'm surprised he's still on the server. I don't know why he is. Rambo mentally going at it. Jonathan seems to really drop off pace for some reason. He did the same with the first one. Maybe he has a bad setup on tyres. He's just got a big pace drop off. Yeah, we were on the back of P8, and then I got a really bad pit stop strategy, and someone spun in front of me on my outlap, so I lost about 4 or 5 seconds and 4 positions, which was a pain. Had a wee nice battle trying to defend from the Aston in front, but yeah, got a bit unlucky with the pit stop. So yeah, unfortunately only 13th. Still higher than where we started, but a bit disappointing after the first stint. I think the Bentley and the Lambo are going to battle for P10. The Audi is very difficult to drive, but it is competitive at some tracks, so it depends on the BOP with the Audi. A lot of the big esports competitions you see the Audi because it's usually got fairly decent BOP. Nissan you'll pretty much never see because the BOP is usually, well, it's rubbish right now. So unless the BOP is like minus 80 kg, you'll never see the Nissan. I think I've seen it once in the LFM at Nürburgring because LFM brought in BOP, but apart from that you'll basically never see the Nissan, unfortunately. You get killed, Luciano. Luciano got killed in his iRacing race. I'm on voice chat with my team manager and my teammate. And my teammate's doing an iRacing league tonight and he's just been taken out. Oh, you didn't get taken out from P5, did you? Oh, pain. Yeah, I think the Audi can be competitive, but you also have to run it really aggressive for it to be competitive. Like most of the guys run TC0 with the Audi, so it's very hard to drive in order to make it competitive. Yeah, a lot of people really hate the Porsche and say it's undrivable, but if you have a decent setup, the Porsche is actually really easy to drive. It's like a 4-car train, but they're like 8 seconds in front of me. It's unlucky that I messed up the pit stop and couldn't have stayed with the train you were with in the first one. Yeah, the default setups on the Porsche aren't too bad. But if you're good with setups and you really spend like a week on a setup, you can make it super nice. I spent like a week on a Barcelona setup and it was one of the best setups I made. Surprised the Bentley didn't pass the Lambo actually. Maybe wait for a safer point to pass. Not worth getting taken out. Yeah, you see the Audi on top of a lot of the leaderboards, but it's very difficult to drive and you've got to run at very aggressive setups to make it. competitive.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, it does just depend so much on the what championship is, a championship and BOP, and it does depend a lot. It's very difficult to find a car that's good over an entire championship. Usually you'll have a car that's good at a lot of rounds, but it's hard to find a car that's good at every round. I've got a really big pace drop off in the final 15 minutes.
Losing time to the car in front.
Kind of losing the grip on the tyres, just dropping off a lot. That Lambo, mate, we're still very, very close. How'd you get a drive-through for track limits at Kyalami? It's like so difficult to get a single track limit. I don't think I've got a single one yet. I have no idea how you get drive-through. It's so difficult to get track limits. Yeah, ACC is not easy by any means. It does take a lot of time. And you kind of have to be with an open mind as well and just try and take in as much information as you can from, especially like watching really quick guys like Nils Naliox and Jardier and drivers like that, just seeing what you can learn. I'm sure Jardier shares his setups on some of his streams as well. So just watching as much as you can, watching hot laps and things like that. Trying to build good habits from the very beginning, instead of just trying to do what you can and starting with bad habits and then trying to fix them. It's a lot easier to learn a good habit from the start than to try and fix a bad habit. Yeah, Nordschleifer will be good, although I think the game will be broken for Nordschleifer. Oh, that 4-car battle up in front. I think there was just an incident on turn 4. Saw someone off track. But yeah, I'd be surprised if ACC can actually handle Nordschleifer with the servers and with the actual cars, because they can't seem to get the setups to work on small tracks. I'm going to be very, very surprised if they can get it to work on Nordschleifer. I think it's going to be like a race to find what meta works at Nordschleifer, to be honest. Yeah, Nordschleifer is amazing, but I'm just not sure about ACC will handle it. 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Whoa. How did the Aston get such a good run on me? What was that?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
Did I just have like a massive lag spike? What's going on?
Car on the left.
Oh no! Oh, come on!
Got some light damage on the
This broadband is... Come on. Get a lag spike with 9 minutes left of the race. like the second week in a row. No, twice in 3 weeks. Honestly. Come on, and it's gone now. I had a lag spike and got killed. I had a lag spike and I got killed. 4 positions, P17. I had a lag spike for 1 sector. Literally 1 sector. Spun out. 4 positions down. Come on. I hate this broadband so much. I want to go grab the router and throw it out the window. This is Zandvoort. I got killed because of the broadband. There was another Kota. I was lagging everywhere. Oh yeah, Nordcypher is terrifying in a fast car. Especially a high downforce car. Man, I'm so annoyed with that. Honestly. Just... Like, it literally lagged for 1 sector. Like, why is it fine for like almost the entire race, except 1 sector? My tires are wrecked as well from that spin. Tires are gone. Damage isn't too bad. Such a great first stint. Fighting for the top 10 after a very bad quali P19, and then lost everything at the pit stop strategy because of well, getting the wrong pit stop strategy and the Ferrari taking out someone in front of me, and then I get spun out again because my Wi-Fi lags. Well, broadband, I'm using Ethernet, lags for 1 sector. Honestly, that explains why the Aston got such a jump on me, because I was lagging. I basically lagged from the final corner until turn 3, and it was enough to kill me. Just honestly so frustrated right now. I've been practicing since Sunday to make sure I had a decent setup for once and actually practiced, and I lose it on strategy and broadband. No. If you watch my streams for more than 1 week, you will realise that I am incredibly unlucky in any championship I do. This championship, I've DNF'd the last 2 rounds, both of which haven't been my fault. How someone got... Oh, free position for the McLaren that killed me, but it wasn't the McLaren's fault, I lagged. So, it wasn't the McLaren's fault that I was lagging everywhere. I don't know how he's got a drive-through though on this track. It's so hard to get a track limit. You have to like really over push. Man, there's like such a nice train of cars up in front in that battle. So frustrating. Would have actually been in that battle for P10 as well, despite this strategy. You've still been in the top 10. Please tell me we've only got 2 or 3 laps left, because I'm really struggling with the car. Just my tyres are just feel awful. Just struggling with the car. replay. Yeah, Mount Panorama is the Bathurst track. Mount Panorama and Bathurst, it's just two names for it. Depending on what simulator you're on, it'll be called Mount Panorama or Bathurst. I just call it Bathurst because it sounds better. Plus it's easier for me to say. And the Bentley overtook the Lambo as well, so there would have been some battles we could have joined in on. But
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
yeah, so we're starting the penultimate lap now. The race Alpine. I don't think, except round 1, I've not had a single good race in this championship, except round 1. I'm just so unlucky in this thing.
Car on the left.
That was a dive bomb. Leave me space, don't you dare push me off.
Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was a nice cutback. You just missed a really nice cutback on stream.
Alright man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Okay, about to start the final lap. See if we can keep these two guys behind. I'm just struggling everywhere with this thing. Tires are just completely gone. Don't do that! What was he playing at with that? What are you doing? What are you doing? I just got sent into the wall. On the final corner of the second last lap. And he's just taken the position, pushed me off, and then sent me into the wall on the braking zone. Oh man, I don't know if this race can get much worse. I think I'll get killed again on the final lap just to top it off. Completely wiped me out.
Car on the left.
Oh, this is just,
Car on the right.
man, honestly, this race is just so unlucky.
Clear on the right.
I'm totally reporting him for that. He just took the position as well.
Car on the
I just got pushed off again on the final lap. Are you kidding me?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. The leader has finished the race.
Might get a penalty for that. He pushed me off and then I rejoined and couldn't see my braking point, so he shouldn't have pushed me off. My car is absolutely wrecked. Honestly, this should have been a top 10 race. P19 start, I should have had that top 10. Can't believe I messed it up because of pit stop strategy and lag. Man, I'm going to go watch the replay because I'm not very happy with that. What? Okay, he's getting reported for that. Did you guys just see that? Mate, if I had my finger still sat on my wheel, he would have, like, literally broken my thumb. My wheel just snapped there. Well, he is getting reported for that. That's bannable. He'll get banned from the league. For that, he'll get banned. No doubt. That's a bannable offence to ram someone after the race. He is reported. Man, I'm gonna have some fun and get all these reports done. Oh well, guys, this should have been a good top 10 race, but unfortunately someone instead wanted me to give me some work to do with some reports, and I had a bad strategy, and my broadband is going to get thrown out the window later tonight. Or maybe a sledgehammer would be better to take out the broadband. You know, I don't know. But yes, guys, thank you very much for watching. No, I'm literally connected with an Ethernet cable. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Yes, Bathurst is very scary. I am very disappointed with tonight, with the pit stop strategy not working. My Wi-Fi, my broadband, because I'm Ethernet, lagging for one sector, taking me out 4 positions down. And then I'm going to watch the replay because I was not happy with that final lap, getting sent into the wall by 2 different people and then getting hit. But yeah, I have got some work to do, and hopefully we can get a good final race. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed,